allow the Let's Play curse to commence.
So when does Star Fox get to pork somebody?
Corpulation.
That joke died before you said it the first time, and that mouse needs to be moved. There we go.
You've chosen course 3, a good choice to take Venom by surprise. And the reason why it would take them by surprise is because it's so ridiculously difficult to get to Venom on this pathway that they'd be surprised you even made it there at all. But I digress. I had the damnedest time recording this.
Why are you telling us that?
Because usually...
If we're about to see it.
Well, I cut out a lot of the deaths, just for the sake of keeping this moving along, but I had 2 failed attempts, and then on the 3rd attempt, I almost failed again, and I barely made it.
I'm kind of a badass at this game.
Oh,
Except for the fact that I'm not an expert by any means, because I can't get through the game without dying.
Yeah. At any rate, look at that red-ass sky.
It's orange.
No, orange, whatever. I always thought that was cool on the last pathway. It's kind of like sunset. It's just like, alright, now shit gets real. And this pathway...
Oh yeah, because shit totally is real at sunset.
The first pathway is pretty easy. I don't think anybody would have that much trouble beating it. The second pathway is kind of tough, especially with bosses like the Metal Smasher and the Plasma Hydra. But this path is fucking nuts.
I think they made that
Hail Hydra.
They made that name up.
Hail Hydra.
That's what the boss is called in the credits.
He flew right through it.
Yeah, it's a little tough. Like
it's a very durable ship.
What you're watching right now is like my 5th time recording this, because like there was also another time where I got about halfway through, and then I realized, oh wait, the Hop Hog's not recording. I forgot to press the record button.
Oh,
Oops.
it didn't do that glitch like that one time.
You
Yeah.
fucking mung.
We made how many episodes in, and it wasn't even. It like stopped recording.
Yeah, that is the worst when that happens. But there's a lot of stuff flying on screen that you gotta dodge. There are a lot more enemies. They're still pretty generous with health pickups though. That's something I gotta something I've kind of declined to comment on is that. No, Ethan especially knows this, is usually I'm kind of adverse to games having limited continues. But I think that Star Fox handles it really, really well. Because it's pretty easy to get more continues. It's really straightforward. The more enemies you kill, the more continues you get. There are lots of extra lives lying around. It's easy to refill your health.
A lot of games do that, but you see bad.
Well, lots of them don't do it as well as this game, is what I'm saying. I'm saying
I'm
that...
saying a lot of games do it the exact same way.
Like what?
Toy Story for the Genesis and Super Nintendo for one.
I've never played that game, so I wouldn't know.
Ethan, haven't you ever heard of a hypocrite before?
Oh yeah, yeah. You didn't grow up with those games, so they're not as good as this one.
Yeah. Well, I didn't grow up with this game either. I only experienced it within like the past 3 years or so.
You didn't experience those games within the last 3 years. So
I only experienced it within the last 2 days.
Point is, I think they made a lot of smart design choices here that work with the limited continues rather than making it feel like something that kind of gets in the way.
There are lots of games that do that.
Like what?
I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I know a lot of games do that.
Well, those aren't the buildings. That's destroyed airplane. Or
you'd never be able
pieces.
to tell because the graphics are asshole.
True.
Just give Ethan a dirty look. You guys can't see it.
By today's standards.
That thing right there is the boss from the 1st and 2nd pathways.
It's dead.
Yep, it's dead. So what's the boss gonna be?
The mother tank.
The giant tank.
It's the
tank goodness. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thank you very much for that horrible joke.
God damn it.
I just gave a John laugh just now.
That's not a John laugh at all.
Exclusively for that pun, I'm going to kill you in your sleep tonight.
Yeah.
That's comforting.
Absolutely.
You know, it has like 6 little weak points. You just shoot them all and the boss dies. It's pretty simple.
Shoot it till it's dead. Shoot it till it's dead. Go! Go!
And those
go,
larger
go.
triangle-looking things that were spinning around, they can make more turrets.
You mean the thing that you're flying right now? Those
No.
triangle things that are spinning around?
No, not the R-Wing. I meant the things on the tank.
I never understood why it's called the R-Wing when its wings don't make an R.
It's supposed to be a Star Wars reference, I think.
Just
I
like
know.
a German U-boat is actually a submarine.
Yeah.
it's
Well,
not
U
shipboard.
stands for Untersee, like undersea boat.
Underwater.
Yeah, exactly.
The
So
R
I-
doesn't make
It's
any
called a
sense.
U-boat because it's short for Untersee.
I'm like, that's the English translation. Forget it. I understand now.
I still don't understand why it's called an R-wing, though, because its wings don't make an R.
I'm not sure.
I wonder why it's called the TurboGrafx 16 when it is, in fact, an 8-bit system.
Yeah. How are they so stupid to not know that? How dare they call it a 16-bit system when it's in fact an 8-bit system? What is this, Africa?
It's weird because it's both. It's actually both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So one thing that's a little annoying is that whenever you go to a space level, it automatically starts you off with the first-person mode, and when you cancel out of the third-person mode by pressing the select button, it like puts you in the middle of the level. Like it shifts you towards the middle of the level, so if you're trying to dodge an obstacle and it's just like, I can't see what I'm doing, I want to go to third-person mode again, and you're right next to an object off to your left or something, you will slam into that object when you switch back. So
that's awesome.
So you want to make sure that you switch back at the beginning of the level, if at all possible.
Never to be better.
At any rate.
Space gold.
You know there.
Shoot that asteroid and something interesting will happen.
You know what I just found out today? The PlayStation 2 supported 16:9.
Yeah, it did.
I never knew that.
Well, Ratchet and Clank 2 and 3 support widescreen. It doesn't work with the Hop Hog for some reason.
It's the bird of paradise.
It does. Well, you need the proper cables for it, right?
Tweet, motherfucker.
Gas.
Now we're dead.
What?
What's that noise?
I'm not sure what that noise is.
The heater kicked off.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Okay.
Shut up out there.
Yep, up.
Where are we now? Out of this dimension. Come in, R-Wings! Fox, where are you? We need you to protect Corneria!
Good luck.
This is actually dark as hell.
What?
Look at this.
Holy
that's awesome.
Fuck.
That's just like, what the fuck, man?
That is trippy.
You should hear. There, we gotta listen to the music real quick.
Do those planets have faces?
Yes, they do.
What the fuck?
I'm not really a fan.
I was just showing it off because it's silly and over the top.
I know.
God, this is disorienting.
Yeah, so you're getting attacked by paper airplanes.
Have you ever seen that episode? That level in Castlevania Bloodlines where it's like the screen is split off into 3 different stages at once?
No.
Oh, that's weird. That's weird. If I could ever make it that far into the game to show you, I would. But that's the problem. It's a little impossible.
I mean, like, this level's pretty easy, but it's mostly here for the novelty of it. It's just kind of like a weird Easter egg.
It's not an Easter egg if you can get to it like, by regular means.
You can't get to it by regular means.
Oh, you have to shoot the asteroid?
Yeah, you have to shoot that asteroid to release that egg, and then you run into that bird.
In that case, it's like a special stage, so yeah, kind of an Easter egg.
And it's got the wacky music in the background. I don't know, I thought that this was really funny and creative.
It's odd and strange. And strange and odd.
And
so therefore it's bad.
Yes.
Disturbing on multiple levels.
You know, when I watched some of our older parts, I realized that my whiny bitch voice has gotten deeper with time.
It used to
be like this, but no, it's like this. It's one more thing.
It's disorientating.
It's disorientating, so therefore it's bad. Yeah, if you wait long enough, the paper airplanes will like turn into missiles and hurt you.
A question mark? What happened?
Yeah, because this is an Easter egg. We're not in level 3 anymore, so I figured I'd change.
How long is this level? It's like 50 years of fart.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of the longer parts. I mean, like, there's not too much going on. Paper airplanes attack you, and occasionally you gotta dodge those spinny things.
Wait,
I think we're at the boss.
There's a boss?
There is a boss. And it's actually really, really hard if you believe it.
It's a slot machine?
It's a giant slot machine.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And then
we're the smoking old people.
I won the lottery.
That's exactly it. Have you ever been inside of a casino?
Never.
They're horrifying. It's all like 90-year-old people, and they're all smoking like non-stop. It's hard to breathe.
Seriously,
So
if
basically
you
what-
still smoke nowadays, you're just stupid. There's no excuse anymore.
No, there really isn't.
So your goal here is to get a 777. And that kills the boss. But it's a lot harder than it sounds. If you get an Andross face, it'll shoot missiles at you. So that's how you... And you guys aren't seeing this because I wanted to edit this so that it would go by relatively quickly, but I actually died twice on this guy.
Really?
Yeah, I lost to continue. He's really tough. And this can go on for like... I got really lucky there. This can go on for like 20 minutes.
Money.
So he'll shoot a bunch of coins at you and then you win.
Money.
Moony.
Then we win.
Moony, I got love in my tummy.
Why
and
did
I
the
feel like
credits come
moving
at you?
Why do the planets still have faces?
Yummy.
Why
I got
wouldn't they
love in
still
my
have faces?
tummy and I feel
They're
like-
out of that dimension.
That same band came out with a song called Chewy.
I just wanna chew some glue. I just need something to do. It's Shigeru Miyamoto.
Have something to do.
Yeah, so the credits will fly at you. The only way they could have made this trippier is if like the credits could hurt you.
That'd be funny.
That would be funny.
I think there's a game that does that actually. We have to like play in the credits.
Mm.
I don't remember what it is though.
You can do that in Custom Robo.
Chibi Robo?
Yeah, something interesting. You might notice that a lot of
I
these
like Chibi
names
Robo, that
don't
was a great
sound.
game.
A lot of these names don't sound Japanese in the credits here. That's because this game was co-developed by who also helped develop the FX chip called Argonaut Software, and they're English. Basically, what happened is they figured
European or American?
they're
Jason,
European,
yeah.
they're British.
So they are English.
Yeah, they're English. And basically what they did was they figured out how to hack the Game Boy, so they showed it off to Nintendo and that got their attention. Then they said, hey, you know, if we work together, we could do some 3D stuff with the Super Nintendo. And Nintendo was interested, so
We
that's
don't
how
even
this...
care that you hacked the Game Boy.
Well, it was more to show off that they had like technical capabilities, they knew what they were doing. But,
Well, cite the source on the screen right now.
sure, if I
Okay,
can
that's
remember
good.
to do it. See, they're Argonaut Software. They actually developed a game relatively recently called iNinja, I think. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's Argonaut Software as well.
Shoot the credits now.
But basically what happened after Star Fox is what a lot of people got co-opted from Argonaut into Nintendo, and they ended up actually taking the camera system from Star Fox 2, which was never released, and it ended up being the camera system for Super Mario 64.
What is Star Fox 2 anyway?
Well,
I've heard there's a sequel that had never showed up.
it's actually really, really good. I think it's better than Star Fox 64, but big surprise there, I guess. And if you can realign these letters and make them all orange again, then it'll play the slot machine boss music again. And but the problem with that is that but getting back to what I said about this being really, really dark is that there's no way to get back to the level 3 again. Pretty much what this implies is that Fox is stuck in limbo for the rest of his life,
Fuck.
and he will never leave.
So it's just
And
like,
it's just playing super happy music, and there are plants with faces in the background. And
it's
just,
like the end of his
Wow.
life.
yeah, this is the end of his life. It's dark as hell, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's macabre. But, you know, at any rate, this has been the level question mark playthrough. We will join you guys in the next part, and we will continue from level 2 of pathway number 3.